everybody, welcome back to Nikki Jo Budgets. Today we are going to cash plan our second check of February. So I've got my budget binder here. I'm going to set the envelope off to the side and we are going to go into February. And in February, I have marked off, let me do this a little bit better here. We're going to mark off the bills that have been paid. So I know that these were paid out on my first check. So we can mark those all off. And then in the second check, we have already taken care of those. And the rest of these things that are going to come out of here on the second one are automatic and they haven't come out yet, but they will be. Okay. And then once they come out of my bank account, I can come in here and mark those off. While we're on here, we are going to do our February no spend challenge and see where we fell. So I went back and looked at my bank statements and looked to see where I've spent money. And I spent money on the first. I spent money on the second. No, on the first I spent. The second I did it, so that one's good. The third I spent money. 4, 5, 6 I did not. 7, 8 I did. I think I'm telling you this backwards. I am. Let's erase that. See, this is trial and error, guys. We're still in our trial and error. Hold on. Let's start that over. Wipe that off. Okay. Let's do this again. I did not spend on the first. I did on the second. The third, no. 4, 5, 6, yes. The 7th I did not spend. The 8th. 9, 10, 11, 12 I did. 13 I did. 14 I did not. 15 and 16 I did not. 17, 18, 19, 20 I did. And today's the 21st and 21st I did. So we aren't looking too good here so far in February. I've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days of no spend. Not good. I need to work on that and make that better. So that's how I'm doing my no spend challenge. Okay. Then we are going to cash plan what's left of our paycheck for paycheck number 2. So I've pulled the cash plan sheet out already. Okay. Before we cash plan, we paid our bills out of our paycheck. Next, we want to pay ourselves in our wallet for what we'll need for the week. So let me get out my wallet here. Okay. Oh, something's on it. We'll open this up. And in my wallet is where I have my different envelopes. Okay. This wallet only goes with me when I need to do major spending. Otherwise, this stays at home and holds my money here at home. Okay. Again, I don't like to keep a lot of cash at home. So what I use is prop money to put into these envelopes. And then the actual money for my wallet stays in I have 2 checking accounts. It stays in my checking account that I use for personal spending, not for bills. And then when I swipe my card, I know how much is left on here. I'll explain in a minute. So each week we're going to put, and sometimes I'll put real cash in the wallet. But today I'm doing prop money because I've already spent some of this. So let me just show you. So every 2 weeks, I'm going to put $20 in for gas. So we'll put $20 in for gas. We're putting $20 in today for takeout. We are putting in $40 for groceries. We are putting in $10 for personal. And then we're putting $10 in for buffer. Okay? And that is the money that I will have to use for the next 2 weeks. Again, this will be real money, not buffer money. It's just buffer right now because I didn't go to the bank and I've already swiped my card. So the money in here would change anyways. But this is how I do my wallet. Okay? So let's say I have $20 in here for gas. All right? And I've already got gas today and I put 17 in gas. So I will know that I now know I need to take this 20 out, put it in the bank, put $3 in here. Now, because I don't like to keep a lot of cash in my house and I said I use prop money, I know that there's only $3 left in my checking account that can go toward gas. I know this is confusing, but it works for me. So I don't like to go to the bank, get money out, put it in here, and then put it back in the bank and go back and forth. So if I just have buffer money, then when I need to look and see, well, how much do I have to spend, I can look in here and be like, oh, I still have $20 I can use in gas. Went to the gas station. I spent 17. So now I need to take this out and change it out. And we will do that here in a little bit. But right now, let's just say I didn't spend any money yet. I put money in my wallet first. Those are my wallet envelopes. And then, so I paid myself first, okay? So then we're going to put that away. And then this one is my high priority envelope, okay? Or wallet, okay? So what's in my high priority wallet is where we're going to start our cash spending. That didn't make any sense. I'll show you. After I paid the bills and then paid myself, I have $260 left to cash plan with. So let me zoom in a little so you can see this a little better. Okay, so we are going to cash plan that $260, okay? My high priority, or my variable funds, this is my variable funds binder with my high priority and my low priority envelopes in it. So that is where we start with those categories. And in there, I have an envelope for car registration. So I'm going to write car reg down. And we are going to put $10 in that one. I have my car maintenance. And that category is getting $10. I have my emergency fund. And that one is getting $50. What else is in there? My medical. My NHA, which is my certification for my, medical assistant certification. So that is every 2 years that I have to pay that. So we'll put money into that one as well. Dental and vision. And then the rest is going to go into some saving challenges that we'll do on our savings challenge videos. So Monday minis, roll the dice. Oh, we are going to put some in our Christmas binder and some in our birthday binder because I do have birthdays coming up. So let's put 5 in medical, 5 in NHA, 5 in the dental vision. 50 is going to roll the dice. 50 is going to Monday minis. 50 is going to Christmas. And birthdays is going to get 25 this time. So let's add that up. And make sure it equals the 260. So car reg, car maintenance, emergency fund, medical, NHA, dental vision, roll the dice, Monday minis, Christmas, and birthdays. 260. And that's what we needed it to be. So now we're going to knock down to our denominations. So car reg is going to get a $10 bill. Maintenance will get a $10 bill. Emergency fund will get 50. Medical will get a 5. NHA a 5. Dental a 5. Roll the dice is going to get, let me think how I want to do roll the dice. I think it's going to get 4 5s, which is 20. And then 31s. And then Monday minis, I think I'm going to do it the same way. Christmas is going to be all 5s. And then birthdays is going to be a 20 and a 5. So then let's get the calculator out again. So if you are somebody that is going to take this from the bank and put it in your envelopes, you're going to want to add these up to your totals down here so you know what you're telling the bank teller to give you in cash. I personally have put $260 in a high yield savings account, and then I'll use prop money to divide up where it's going to go. So it's going to sit in a savings account earning me interest, but here at home I will know where that money is allocated. Okay, so I need 150. I need 120. I need 2 10s. I need 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 5s, and 61s. So that is what, if I was going to the bank, what I would tell the bank teller I need. But for me, I need to get that out in prop money. So when it comes time to stuff those envelopes, we have that money ready. So let me go get that ready and we will stuff our first envelopes today. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So for today, we've already paid ourselves in the wallet and we are going to, with our cash plan, we are just going to stuff our high priority, or I'm sorry, our variables priority binder. Okay, the other money is for savings challenges, and we will be doing that on our savings challenge day. I will not be cash planning like this with you every time. And when I do cash plan with you, it'll be way more organized and better than this. But this is where we're starting. So we have our plan, so we know where our money's going to go. This is my priority binder. So let me back up a little bit so you can see here. So I've got my priority binder with a charm on here. It says be happy today. And of course it's purple. I'm going to open it up, and this is what my binder looks like inside in my money saving era. Let me move these off to the side here. I have my high priority tab here. I don't know if you can see that right there. High priority tab. And then back here, I have my low priorities tab. Okay, so this is how I keep track of the important priority dollars. All right, so let's flip this over here. And I've got my butterflies, of course. Now, I do have, under high priority, I have my rent, because I take some out of each check for my rent. And since that was part of my bills, that money is already in here. I did that off camera, so that money is already set aside for rent. Same with my phone. I did that off camera as well. So that is, because that was bill money and I don't do my bills on camera. So there's that. Now, car registration, that happens once a year. That to me is considered a high priority because I have to do it. And let me show you how I track this, okay? So we have a car registration and we've got the card here. And I didn't fill it out yet because I saved that for you guys. So let's come down a little bit here so you can see. That light is really putting a glare. Can't really get that glare off. There, that's better. Okay, so each one of these little boxes here is going to equal a certain amount of money, and I get to decide what that is. I know for a year that my car registration is usually around $70. So I'm going to take my $70, and I know that if I I want it to be an even number. So if I divide it by 12, which would be each month, we get 5.83. So we're going to divide it by, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 70. Let's do it divided by, well, if we do it divided by 5, then, so each icon will equal $5. I'm going to put a 5 there, okay? And we need 14 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a total of 20 on here, so we don't need 6 of them. So we're going to cross those off like that, okay? And then as we put money in here, we'll color in our icons. So according to our cash plan, today we are putting $10 in here. So we can color in 1 and 2. So then we know we've got $10 in here. We'll put a $10 bill with it. And we're going to put it in our envelope for car registration. Okay. Next, we have our emergency fund. And in the emergency fund, we want our emergency fund to get up to $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 20 on here. That's going to be $50 for each icon, but I kind of want to break it down even smaller. So let's make this a $500 tracker, which would make each one of our jars $25. And since we're putting in 50 today, we can color in 2 of our jars. Like that. We put a 50, put that in our emergency fund, and let that collect. Okay. Then we have our low priority fund section, which is car maintenance, which is not really a low priority, but it's going to be in this binder. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 20 of them. Usually my car oil change is around $100. Let's go ahead and leave it at that. But let's make this, oh, I forgot to write the totals on the other one. Let me think about this. I think I want to make this one not 1,000. Hold on. Let's make each icon worth $10. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 of them. So that would make this total card worth $200 when we fill the card. And we're going to put $10 in today so we can color in one of these circles. Put that in car maintenance, and then we need to go back and put on this one our total at the bottom. So it's 5 times 14. So our total would be 70. So when the card is full, it's at 70. Okay, and then we did our emergency fund. And then medical. I'm not putting a total at the bottom of medical because it can vary. Well, I will actually. Each stethoscope is $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the total we would make on this card would be, whoops, not 25. It would be 25 times 5, which is $125 when the card is full. Let that dry. I wrote on it too soon. And we are putting $5 in here so we can mark off one stethoscope. And that goes in our medical folder. And then NHA. Now, NHA usually costs me about $180 every 2 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 20. Let's just do this at $5 an icon as well. Right? Let's see, yeah, and that would give me at least $100 once the card is full. So let's put a 5 in here. And then we have 1 5 left for dental vision. And we're going to make this. Each icon is $5. And we'll color in the sunglasses. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, we have another $100 card when it's full. And that, kids, is how we do our envelope stuffing. So let me move this ahead. So we've cash planned what we have left, and we put it into our binder envelopes here, and that will sit in the bank and collect interest until we need it. And that is basically how it's done. It'll be a lot smoother and get a lot better as we go along, but that's where we're at so far. That's what I got. So thanks for coming along, and come back and see me. Have a good night.